Good morning and welcome to this segment of the Sunday Morning Magazine. I'm Paul Turner. Joining me this morning, we're talking with Keena Parker, who is the owner of PO&M, and PO&M stands for?
PO&M stands for Parker Originals and More, Paul.
And we're also talking with Charmaine Traylor, who is with Dallas Black Remembered. And Charmaine is the treasurer and the co-chair of the Young and Gifted. As a matter of fact, the 9th annual Young and Gifted concert is coming up. It's right around the corner.
Yes, that's going to be held at the Yvonne Yule School. That's June the 21st from 2 to 4.
Matter of fact, Keena, it seemed like it was just only yesterday when you were here talking about the 8th annual Young and Gifted.
Yes, I tell you, it's been a wonderful opportunity to work with Black Dallas Remembered, and you're right. I started with them with the 7th annual, and now the 8th annual, and now we're into the 9th annual. And of course, it's more exciting each year, and we have each year we have outstanding young people who demonstrate their talents and bring a lot of light to the stage.
Charmaine, if you would give us some history and background of Dallas Black Remembered.
Okay. Dallas Black Remembered is a local nonprofit African American heritage organization. It was organized in 1983. Black Dallas Remembered has made significant strides in developing public awareness of African Americans' presence and contributions to the Dallas Metroplex during the past century and a half.
All right, very good, very good. And Keena, your association, like you said, has been with them for the last couple of years here.
Yeah.
And no doubt with this Young and Gifted, it's growing.
It's growing. You know what else? I've been fortunate to meet a lot of positive and very active young people who are doing excellent work in the community now from an academic perspective, but they're pursuing their dreams, whether it be song, music, dance. It's just been absolutely amazing. And I can point out a young lady named Rebecca Andrews who is going to Prairie View coming in the fall. And she is not only a academia as far as that goes. She got a scholarship to go to Prairie View, but she is an outstanding singer, runs track and field, and she is a overall positive young lady. Another young lady, Taylor Haggerty, she's, people may be familiar with Taylor because she has been at many events throughout the DFW area. And so we have been just blessed to have young people who are not only demonstrating excellence in the classroom, but they're pursuing their dreams. And that's what Black Dallas is committed to in terms of molding leadership in terms for youth and providing programs like the Young and Gifted concert. So the community can be aware that, all is not lost. Mm-hmm. We have excellence in our youth, which means we have empowerment for our future.
Roughly how many kids are taking part in this?
This year we have identified about 12, possibly 15 youth that are going to participate. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. And how are they judged?
We really don't judge them. It really is a venue where young people are showcased. Mm-hmm. So what we really have been able to do is we have gotten many applications in, whether it be song, dance, as I was saying. And then from there, we actually have an interview process with them. And many of them have actually kind of showed us what they're going to do so we can get a good balance, because we want to make sure we have a good balance as far as the show is concerned for the audience.
And I guess when you talk about balance, you're talking about singers, dancers.
Yes, a broad variety.
Yeah.
And we even have some artists who are going to do, have art on canvas. Mm-hmm. So that's what's nice about this venue. It gives you a broad perspective of what's out there. And also, hopefully, each year, someone in the crowd may say, I have a young person who's just started piano and maybe, they really done well, but I want them to have a venue where they can show their gifts. And that's what really it is about, mm-hmm. is continuing the recognition and continuing an opportunity for young people to come out in a collective faction and show the community that we are still committed to the arts, and therefore also that leadership starts many times with seeds like this, because it creates, because many young people get their self-esteem empowered from having performed and continuing on with their passion.
Charmaine, I noticed that this is a fundraiser that's benefiting something that's near and dear in the community.
Yes, it is. This is one of our major fundraisers because Black Dallas Remembered is housed at the Juanita Craft House. And this helps us to continue the programs that we have, our mobile tours, and helping the young children learn about the history of Dallas.
Okay. What's the best kept secret about the Juanita Craft House?
The preserving the history. if you tour the house, there are a lot of things in the house that were Miss Craft's. They're the original items that she had in the house, and that's what we're so proud of.
And for those that may have never even heard of Juanita Craft, tell them who Juanita Craft was and what she did.
Okay, Juanita Craft was a Dallas civil rights leader from 1930 to 1980. She was one of the major people that established the NAACP chapter. She had a youth council sponsor for 30 years, and she also served on the Dallas City Council.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. A great woman that did extraordinary things.
Right. She did. She willed the house to the city of Dallas in 1985 at her death. And then in July of 2000, Black Dallas Remembered took over the house, and we used that house to have our meetings and also, like I said before, to have the tours. And we do encourage DISD teachers to bring the students to the school because we have a program that we call Her History. And it's the house that Juanita Craft built is our theme.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is so wonderful. And for anybody that would like to come and take a tour of the house, what is the fee for that?
Right now, we hadn't established a fee. This is something that we will probably have, so I really can't give you a dollar amount. But we do ask that they contact us, and the number that they can reach us is 214-670-8637. And for those people that like to set up interviews or come by the house, it's located at 2618 Warren Avenue.
2618 Warren?
Yes.
W-A-R-R-E-N.
Correct, Avenue.
And that's in sunny South Dallas.
Correct.
Where the sun always shines. And once again, the phone number is area code 214-670-8637. You know, Keena, when you look at television today, you have American Idol, you have, of course, Showtime at the Apollo. I just talked to Debbie Allen last week, and Fame is back on television as they search the country looking for young and gifted talent. It's real hot right now.
I think what it comes down to, the arts is truly a seed to leadership. And that's really what it's all about. I think that Dr. McKnight and Black Dallas Remembered had this vision, like I said, going on 9 years and more, that, you know, recognizing that youth, if you get them involved in the arts, clearly the paths will not only lead in the arts as far as performing, but also in terms of the community, whether it be the future councilman of the community, leadership roles in state government, in the classroom. So I think really what the country is recognizing is that the arts is the first seed to leadership and building positive self-esteem. Because when you have something that you're great at, you know, just imagine how you felt when you were young and you got on stage for the first time for your first play and you said that line and your parents applauded you. You felt powerful. I think it's the same thing with youth. It's the same thing with all people, whether you're young or whether you're old. And I think the arts is a great venue for that. And what the country is recognizing, what they're saying we want more of, we want places where we can feel empowered, where we can show excellence. And clearly those things lead to other things. It's been apparent. Look at Vanessa Williams. Look at all these people who started on the stage. Many of our actors started on the stage and now are senators. Okay, so I think really it goes back to the bottom line is arts is a great place to build leadership and empowerment and positive self-esteem. And we want to encourage that. At the 9th Annual Young and Gifted Concert on June 21st at the Yvonne Ewell Center, it's a great place to come out and see young people in action.
Mm-hmm. And you know what, mentioning that, I want to share this with you, and this is excerpts from my conversation with Debbie Allen as she talks about the power of the arts and hip-hop.
Everywhere I've been all over the world, and with Fame, I took Fame to Israel. I took Fame to Egypt. I was in the Fame with Ireland and in England. I would go places where people would be warring, but they would lay down those sticks and those guns because they wanted to hear this singing and dancing. They wanted to be a part of that. And this is a way to heal the world. This is a way to unify the world. I mean, hip-hop culture has been able to do what civil rights legislation never has been able to do, which is to neutralize a whole generation of black, white, brown, red, yellow people. You know, you got everybody walking around with their pants hanging down, child and pierced ears, and rapping and hip-hopping. And maybe the parents don't like it, but there's something to be said that has brought young people together. I love it.
And another thing, Debbie Allen also talks about the fight trying to keep the arts in schools because that's a big issue these days.
Let's hope that we can get the arts back in public school education. You know, I joined the President's Council on the Arts, not because of politics, but because of young people, and they need this opportunity. And as much as they're cutting down in education right now, the arts is one of the first things that they cut from the curriculum, and it's ridiculous because it's the quality of our life. If you took the art out of your life, the quality of your life would change. There'd be no paintings on the wall, there'd be no music on the radio, there'd be no drama or comedy on TV. Life would be dull and dark. So I'm on the bandwagon for, starting this, keeping this heartbeat going.
That's Debbie Allen.
Hey, I applaud her because, that's absolutely correct. And we see that every day. The arts is the only place where people feel power to express views they many times they cannot say in just a straight meaning. Because in the arts, people will listen because it kind of comes to you slowly and then punches you in the face. And you say, wow, I get it.
When she says how dull this world would be if we had no music to listen to, no theater to watch, whether it be on television or the big screen, no art to look at or to view. I mean, it could be quite dull.
It really is amazing. And I can tell you every year I've met young people and they've demonstrated their art to me. It's just kind of made me sit back humbly and recognize that all is not lost. Because truly, we have a lot of talented young people out there. And I'll refer back to Rebecca Andrews and Taylor Haggerty and another group called BKBK. When you see these young people, it just really makes you realize is that we hear a lot of negativity about what young people are not doing, but these kids make you realize is that they are doing great works. More importantly, they are taking up the same passions of a Billie Holiday, of James Baldwin, great writers, many great painters of the past, and they're going to continue the mission on. So it's very encouraging, and that's why I believe programs like Fame and American Idol are going to always be popular because that's where people feel their power. And that's what the 9th Annual Young and Gifted Concert is all about. Young people feeling their power, demonstrating leadership in the community. So please, we want you to come out. Buy a ticket. It's only $15. If you're a young person, we still have a few slots left. Call us. We still have opportunities available that you may be on stage June 21st at the Yvonne Ewell Townview Center, 2 o'clock. Please, June 21st. We need your support, community.
In closing, Charmaine, let's talk about the Black Dallas Remembered. What are some of the most important things that people should know?
Some of the most important things that they should know about the Black Dallas Remembered are some of the programs that we have. We have different programs throughout the community that we sponsor. For example, one of the programs we had was a Civil Rights Symposium at Paul Quinn College. All of these types of programs are to educate the young people, to let them know the struggle, the things that we went through, because they need to know that so that they can continue those types of things. We also work with the youth and do young strings with the orchestra and programs like that.
I want to also tell people, we haven't told them yet, please call these two numbers if you want to participate or want ticket information, 972-681-7029, or you can call Charmaine directly at
972-298-8634.
Or if you're a person who loves the internet, please email me at info@pomore.com, info@pomore.com, or 972-681-7029, or
at the Craft House at 214-670
8637.
Thank you. One thing I want to remind everybody that this concert benefits the Juanita Craft House, and we need to preserve our history. So please help us do that.
All right. Once again, June 21st at Townview High School, the Yvonne Ewell Townview High School. That's where you can catch the 9th Annual Young and Gifted Concert. And once again, for ticket information, call 972-681-7029. That's 972-681-7029.